Hello friends, my name is Karun Nagpal and in this video we are going to talk about the insolvency professional. Who is insolvency professional and how you can become an insolvency professional. Insolvency professional role as an RP, IRP or a liquidator, we are going to talk about that in this video. So first of all, I would tell you who is insolvency professional. This profession recently came into picture, and IBC came into 2016, and later on it flourished with full pace. And after Corona, we have seen sluggishness into this profession. But in times to come, this profession will grow since we do not have currently everyone into the insolvency regime. It's just applicable for companies right now, and the government have drafted the insolvency and bankruptcy code for everybody, including the individual and the partnership firms. So friends, we will start with the insolvency professional, his roles, responsibility, duties, and how you can enter into this profession. You can become an insolvency professional either through the limited insolvency examination or through the graduate insolvency program. I'll give you the tips to crack this examination, how to study, where you can get the study material, and what should be your strategy to crack this examination. We will also be talking about the career opportunities in this profession. Now friends, let us start with the insolvency professional. Who is an insolvency professional? So he is a person who can act as an IRP or RP for a corporate debtor for a company, or a liquidator in case the insolvency could not be resolved. Or he can be a resolution professional bankruptcy trustee for individual and firms which is not yet notified. In times to come we will see that also. This person take care of the entire corporate debtor, entire company, once the process has been initiated. So he will become the in charge of the organization and take all the major decisions, and will report to the NCLT for the insolvency resolution. So friends, if you are not aware of the insolvency resolution process, the CIRP process, you can watch my other video. For now, let us understand the CIRP process triggers when the company is unable to pay its debt to its creditor. So creditor approach to the NCLT and file an application, and thereafter this person, the insolvency professional, is being appointed as an IRP to take care of the affairs of the corporate debtor, and all the board of directors get suspended. Management will be taken care by the IRP of the corporate debtor, and the managers, officers of the corporate debtor will report to the IRP, and the financial institution will have to provide all the details to the IRP and shall act on the instructions of the IRP, and the IRP can execute the deeds or receipts and other documents on behalf of CD. So he will become the whole sole in charge of the corporate debtor, and the board of director gets suspended. Then there are some of the duties which have been assigned to the IRP or RP. So he is responsible for all the assets, finances, and the operations of the corporate debtor. So since the board of directors are suspended, he would have to run the organization as a going concern, and he would have to collate all the claims of the creditor. He would have to constitute the committee of creditor, and this committee, once constituted, will confirm his appointment as an RP. So he is responsible to monitor the corporate debtor. He is responsible to run the corporate debtor as a going concern, and all the personnel and all the staff, officer, manager, will extend their cooperation to the IRP. In case of non-cooperation, he can file an application under section 19 of the code. He can appoint professionals as required. He is required to prepare the information memorandum. Information memorandum contains the detail of the corporate debtor, so that the bidders can come in and invest in the corporate debtor to resolve its insolvency. So friends, let us now move forward and talk about how you can enter into this profession. So there are two routes: one for the professionals who have experience, Not necessarily professionals. Maybe if you are in employment, you can enter into this profession. You should have 15 years of experience in case you are a graduate. The 15 years experience should be in a managerial position, and 10 years in case you are a professional or you are an MBA or having PG diploma in management, or 10 years in case of CA, CS, CMA and an advocate. The other way is through the graduate insolvency program. So if you do not meet this criteria of experience, you do not have any experience, then you should be CA, CS, CMA, BE, BTech or PG with more than 50% marks. There is no experience requirement here. The age limit here is 28, and some relaxation is given as per government norms. So friends, let us first talk about the option 1, limited insolvency examination. If you meet the criteria of the experience, you need to pass the limited insolvency examination first. At a first place, you have to pass this examination. There are unlimited attempts to pass this examination. However, the course is extensive. If you look at the IBBI website, you will find the course very vast. So I'll tell you the strategy you can prepare to crack this examination easily. So once you crack this examination, you will have to undergo 50 hours of pre-registration educational course with any of the IPA. There are 3 IPA, 3 professional institute have created 3 IPAs, so you can approach to any of the professional institute, any of the IPA to become a professional member and undergo this 50 hours pre-registration course. Thereafter, once you have become a member, thereafter you have to approach to IBBI and register yourself as an insolvency professional. So this is the LI syllabus, limited insolvency examination syllabus. So insolvency and bankruptcy code and rules and regulation. However, only 10 marks have been assigned to IBC and rules and regulation, but this is the base for clearing this examination. You would have to go through once, twice, thrice to the IBC code and rules and regulations. That is available at the IBBI website. You can download the Bare Act and you can start preparing. Once you are comfortable with the IBC, you can start with the case laws. So case law you will find interesting once you are well versed with the IBC. Then 70% of the syllabus constitute case study. So friends, they have recently started with the case studies. Earlier case study happens to be of 20 marks, now it is for 70. So pre-packaged insolvency has also come, so you would have to understand that also. You will get to know about pre-packaged insolvency under the regulation framed thereunder, and there are other laws such as companies law, some of the portion only, not the entire company law, and partnership acts and the contract acts and various other acts, finance and account general awareness and all. So friends, I would say that the basis is the insolvency and bankruptcy code and its rules and regulations. So let us now talk about the course fee. So fee, if you compare with the qualification you are getting under this limited insolvency examination, is pretty less. It's just 1500 for the appearing in the examination, and number of attempts you can go for, and once you crack the examination, then only you would have to approach to IPA for the mandatory training and the annual membership of IPA. Once you become a member, then you have to pay 10,000 to IBBI for the registration fee, which is valid for 5 years. So 50,000 you will have to incur in total to become an insolvency professional. Once you are registered with IBBI, then you can request for authorization for assignment, which is AFA, and then you can get yourself empaneled with various banks, or IBBI, you get yourself empaneled with NCLT, so that wherever in the application the name of the IP is not proposed, so the NCLT can pick the name from that list and assign cases to you. So friends, if you are planning for this limited insolvency examination, as a first step, you can start watching some of my videos on insolvency and bankruptcy code. I have explained the purpose of this code and how this code has emerged. So some of the videos you will find helpful to begin with. Now friends, if you go to the IBBI website and look at the syllabus, you will find that this syllabus is endless and it will take months to prepare for the examination. But with the sound strategy you can crack this examination very easily. So if you look at the allocation of marks, 85% covers the insolvency related stuff. Now only 15% has been assigned to other various statutes. So if you are planning for this examination, I would suggest you to start with the insolvency and bankruptcy code and have a deep understanding of IBC, then its regulations. Once you have the deep understanding of IBC and its regulation, you start with the case laws. So case law you will find very easy. You would start understanding the terminology used for the insolvency judgment, start reading the jurisprudence of NCLT, NCLAT, High Court and Supreme Court. Then this case study will become simpler for you once you are well versed with the IBC regulations and insolvency and bankruptcy code. This 15% that depends if you have idea about this thing, the if you are into corporate laws, or you have basic understanding, then you can have a quick reading for the various business and general laws. We will be able to easily answer the questions in the examination and able to crack this examination. So friends, moving on to the other option 2 is applicable for the people who do not have the experience, so there is no need to wait. You can simply enroll for GIP, Graduate Insolvency Program. So in this case you would have to approach to IICA. So you have to visit IICA website and download the prospectus. You can go through the prospectus. This GIP CET examination is conducted every year. So 25th April is the last date for the registration, and you have to clear this examination, and thereafter you would have group discussion and personal interview, and based on your consolidated score you will get shortlisted. So friends, moving on to the GIP program structure, it is 2 years program. 1 year you will have to stay at the IICA campus, which is at Gurgaon. So that residential classroom sessions will take place for 1 year, and another year you will undergo training with the various agencies under IBC, whether it is NESL, IPAs, IBBI or NCLTs. So this is how the structure has been designed, and the qualification, as we have already discussed: CA, advocate, cost accountant, company secretary, BE, BTech or postgraduate with all these subjects with 50%, more than 50% marks can appear for this examination. Age limit is 28 years, and some relaxation is there for the reserved categories. You can visit IICA website, and the fees is 3,000 for the examination, and you can choose the center as per your convenience and appear for this examination. So this is the syllabus. You can see these are the syllabus you would have to cover for this examination. Maximum strength of the batch is 52 students, and center you can see as listed. There are various locations within India, so you can opt for your center, and once you crack this examination you will be called for group discussion and personal interview, and basis your consolidated score you will be selected for this course. Now friends, fee structure. Fees is pretty high for IICA program. It's around 12.25 plus GST, but you need not have to worry. You would have to pay that in installment, and also you can avail the student loan. So they have a tie-up with SBI, and SBI is providing the student loan. Now friends, talking about the placement, so first batch was 100% placed with the highest package of 24 lakh and the average package 15 lakh. This is as per the IICA GIP prospect released earlier this year. So these logos, you can say these companies have come for the placements. Then friends, career opportunity. What to do after becoming an insolvency professional? You can either practice as a resolution professional, liquidator or a bankruptcy trustee in case of individual or partnership firms yet to be notified. It will get soon. And if you are going for employment, there are number of insolvency professional entities which actually are insolvency professional firms. You can join there as an employee, or there are law firms, advisory firms and banks or financial institutions which require the insolvency professionals. This act recently came into India. However, this insolvency stuff is already prevalent in most of the developed countries. So UK, US. You can also seek for the opportunities there in some of the developed countries. That's all friends I have in this video. If you are planning to go for insolvency profession, you can start watching some of my videos to understand the insolvency and bankruptcy code. I would be coming up with some more interesting videos very soon. Till then, stay tuned and take care.